and be looking for Ben 10, right?
Really?
Here we go.
Wow.
1-0 started yesterday. Monday will be his first ramp-up day. And then, he's going to miss the play-in.
Yeah.
And then he got another practice day and then another practice day. And hopefully he'll be ready by game 1 or game 2.
And we expect game 1 to be Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nets World, it's your boy AJ back again. It's Nets Kingdom. #we go hard. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any breaking Nets news, and follow us on Instagram at Nets Kingdom 711 and on Twitter Nets Kingdom AJ, and on TikTok, all socials. So Nets Nation, what it do? This is the Cavaliers preview, but before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, and we are going to go over some quick Nets news. So Seth Curry has told the media at the media press conference today he will play tomorrow. Goran Dragic was cleared from COVID protocols. As you know, he's been gone for a week, but he will be available tomorrow if Steve Nash wants to use him. Then the final news, of course, if you haven't heard the news by now, Woj and Shams both reported. Seems like Ben Simmons is trending to make his appearance in the first round as a limited role, possibly 10 to 15 minutes. Nets have been dropping videos of his workouts, and again, I posted most of them, so go check them out on Instagram and on this channel. So look for Ben Simmons possibly to make an appearance in that first round. So I've watched a lot of the national news, ESPN and Undisputed and First Take, all of them, and a lot of people have the Nets losing or just they're just sleeping on the Nets. A lot of people are really sleeping on us, but I like it. I don't mind us being the team that flies under the radar and wins a championship, but for now we just got to focus on one game at a time and paying attention to the small details. Now, we look at the Cavaliers, we look at their offense. They were ranked 25th in offense, 15th in three-point percentage, 22nd in three-pointers attempted, and 12th in points in the paint. We look at them defensively, they're 7th in defensive efficiency, they're 12th in stopping points in the paint. So Cleveland isn't really a high-octane offensive team. They're average from the three-point line. They don't want to take threes. They're at the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Cleveland is a team that wants to use their size and punish you in the paint, attack the paint. Now, they're a good defensive team, but not having Jared Allen really lessens their defense. They don't really have a clear, strong rim protector anymore without Jared Allen. But overall, Cleveland's going to want to use their height because they got a couple 7-footers and their length to punish the Nets in the paint. And also they want to play through Darius Garland, their star guard. So we look at the depth chart. Their star, Darius Garland at the 1, Caris LeVert at the 2, Isaac Okoro at the 3, Evan Mobley will most likely be the 5 now that Jaren Allen is out, and Lauri Markkanen at the 4. Now, they're most likely going to go 8-9 deep, so off the bench, we'll probably see Cedi Osman, Rondo, and Stevens. That's as much as I think we'll see. All these other guys, I don't think they're really going to play. Now, we look at what they did to us last game. They actually had a pretty balanced scoring attack. Darius gave them 30. Gave us 30. Caris gave them 16. Evan Mobley 17. Markkanen 17. And then Kevin Love gave them like 10 off the bench. Now, the two guys I think we have to key in on to shut down is Darius Garland. He's averaging 21, 3, and 8 assists, shooting 38% from 3. Caris LeVert averaging 17. These guys, their backcourt are two guys for me that are the most important. These guys make the team go. If we shut down Caris and Darius Garland, the Cavs are done for. Because Caris and Garland are just two shifty guards. They can get buckets in a hurry. They're just really, really good off the dribble. They both are really good shot creators. I mean, we already know if you're a Nets fan how Caris LeVert is. And then Garland is just an all-star. I mean, I really like his game. He's crafty. He's a great shooter. And then the Cavs rely on LeVert and Garland to attack the paint and score, and then kick to Markkanen, Osman, or Kevin Love. So To me, Darius and Garland and Caris LeVert, we have to stop. Those guys are the top of the game plan to stop. Markkanen is decent, but I feel like he can't score at a high enough clip to stay with KD and Kai. Mobley is a rookie. He's unproven. He'll give you good moments, but if you put a big body on him, he will disappear. And then all you guys know, Kevin Love is at the end of his career, not really effective. Rondo is not going to be that effective. So we rewind to the third quarter of the Cavs game, because that's where things kind of fell apart for us in that third quarter. We were basically giving the Cavs that work the first half, and then we dropped 40 on them in the first quarter. Halftime, it was 62-53. So I wanted to rewind to where it went wrong in this Cavs game. So the Cavs adjusted in this third quarter and went zone. Usually when teams want to stop our high-octane offense, they go zone. Now before, like I said, the Cavs want to attack the paint. That's one of their strengths. So we have to put bodies on Mobley and Markkanen. We cannot let them get easy second chance points. I was watching film, and a lot of Mobley and Markkanen's points were just offensive rebounds, putting it back up, scoring in the paint, using their size, because again, they would get switched on and Patty Mills would be guarding him, or somebody shorter would guard Mobley or Markkanen, and they were just easily scoring the point in the paint. So we can't let them destroy us in the paint. Now we look at that film. Watch the screen up here. Look at the film. The Cavs run a little set here in the beginning of the third quarter for Markkanen. Now Mobley catches it at the high post. Now if you look at Markkanen, he acts like he's going to set a little rub screen on Kyrie, but he slips it and makes a quick curl here. See, KD wasn't expecting it to get to the rim on KD, and it was a good pass right here. He gets an easy bucket. I think it was an and one on KD. So we just got to be aware defensively. I'm sure the Nets probably have this in their playbook of what to watch out for that the Cavs run. But here, KD has to just do a better job. When he sees this action next time, he just got to say in his head, like, oh, this is the play. Markkanen is going to duck in on me, so I got to front. And go front him, get in front of him, fight for position, and so he won't make that easy pass into Markkanen in the paint. Then we look at a couple more plays here. We got Caris LeVert taking it into the paint on multiple possessions. Again, like I told you, the Cavs want to get to the paint. Their bread and butter is attacking the paint, points in the paint. They don't really like to shoot threes. They're not really a three-point shooting team. Now we got to do a better job of protecting the paint. Here, KD sinks a little too low for the help. You see how Caris drives. He did the right thing, because this is KD's help, but you see he sank a little too far, and then Caris saw Markkanen open for that open three. KD was too deep in the paint. He should have just did a quick little hedge to let Bruce know that he was there, and then go out and stop and close out Markkanen, but he was too late on the closeout, and Markkanen ended up hitting that three. So again, we have to protect the paint. They want to drive and kick. They want to attack the paint and get buckets in the paint. We should make them a three-point shooting team, because that's not who they are. The Cavs are not a three-point shooting team, so we should protect the paint and force them to take tough shots on the perimeter on the three-point line. Now we got to lock in on Darius and Caris. Those are the two guys. We can't let them go off. Can't let that backcourt get going. Again, Darius Garland is crafty. He's shifty. Don't let him get to his spots. Caris LeVert, we know we can do. Caris LeVert is he's not really a good three-point shooter, so you want to not give him space, but just contest enough to make him shoot a contested three. Make Caris LeVert shoot a contested three. He's not really that. He'll make them sometimes. He'll make tough shots sometimes, but he's not really a good three-point shooter. He's only shooting 32%. Darius Garland is like a 40% three-point shooter. He can hit that crossover step back and hit you with a three, as you guys see in the film right here. He can get off and hit that three on you. So again, we have to protect the paint. We got to protect the boards. Playoff basketball is a lot about possessions. Taking care of the basketball, we cannot turn the ball over. We have to keep it to 10 or less turnovers for every game we play in the playoffs. I know that's the marquee number, but it has to be less than 10 turnovers, because in the playoffs, the game slows down. You got to get a good shot every possession. Possessions really matter in the playoffs, because every possession really matters. Every possession. In regular season, every possession doesn't really matter. You can relax, you can take a break, but in the playoffs, everything matters. So we've seen the Nets have a big Achilles heel in our season is staying locked in for 4 quarters. We have to stay locked in for 48 minutes, because the playoffs, like I said, every possession is going to be crucial. But that's my review on the Cavs. Let me know how you guys feel. Again, the play-in game tomorrow. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. This game, I think we should handle this team. Like I said, if we're locked in for 4 quarters offensively, I'm not worried. Offensively, I'm never worried as long as we don't turn the ball over and we run offensive sets. The Cavs won't stop us offensively. No team will stop us offensively with KD and Kyrie hitting their shots and us not turning the ball over. If we run sets and keep and have the ball movement going on any team, I think we can. Offense never really is a problem for me. It's just defensively where we have to make good stops, timely stops against other teams, and of course against the Cavs team tomorrow. The only team that's going to stop us on offense is ourselves. If we miss shots and we just make bad mistakes, we're the only team that can stop us on offense. I think our offense, no one can stop this offense, in my opinion. But let me know how you guys feel in the comments, how you guys feel about the Cavs. Again, make sure you guys hit me on Instagram. That's Kingdom711. And tune into our stream tomorrow. We have merch coming out too. So bknetskingdom.org. Check out the merch. It's your boy AJ. I'm out.